Hello everybody, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. Today we're playing Layers of Fear, which I know almost nothing about, mainly because we kept ourselves in the dark, having received our first ever press kit, like physical press kit in the mail for this game.
First ever.
Which was really neat, here, this is why it's special, I guess, is it came with like this really cool looking package.
I went to school for public relations, so
Me too. I mean, I did PR.
Well, you took PR.
I
have a diploma.
Okay, you have a diploma in it.
But doing presentation like this I appreciate it so much.
Yeah. It's
so nice.
It's neat. And so we don't know what's in here yet.
I don't know. You don't know.
It came with like a little seal.
What's on the seal?
We ate the seal. But then it has this wax thing on it.
F. Layers of Fear.
It says here, my esteemed colleague, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to thank you for taking the time to review my art. As you have no doubt heard by now, it has been horrific, and that's scratched out with really intense scrawl. And I don't know if it was printed like this or if somebody physically went in here and did this.
No, it looks like it's printed.
Taxing year. It's been a taxing year for me, crossed out horrific. The music and laughter that once filled my home have been replaced with a deafening silence. To complicate matters, I swear I can still hear a faint melody, her melody, permeating the house on occasion. If I didn't know better, I would say I'm going mad. Luckily, my drive to finish my latest work has kept me relatively scratched out sane. In fact, it's all that I've been able to focus on for quite some time. Even alone now, I can still hear my wife asking, how many times does it take, my love? Ha! As if perfection could have been reduced to a symbol number. The
Occasion.
I can't read it.
It's scratched out.
Yeah. Drive. That drive is what will set this latest project apart from the rest. As you will soon see for yourself, it has turned out to be quite a lovely piece of art. Alas, I must finish this correspondence as I hear the music calling again, and it is too distracting, scratched out, difficult for me to concentrate. However, I sincerely look forward to hearing your thoughts on what may be my best work yet, my magnum opus. Cordially, and then the signature scratched out. And it says, P.S. A passing thought as our grand reveal grows near. Isn't it funny how repeated viewings can provide one an entirely new perspective? I guess you can play this many times.
And that was in red.
And then it came with a little booklet here. Children's bedtime stories.
Ooh.
And in
bet
here,
these won't be scary at all.
This is fully illustrated. A collection of stories from Whispered Tale Publishing House Limited, which, for all I know, might be fictional and in-game. So in here...
Oh, that looks cute.
Says,
I'm gonna bring this next time I babysit Kyle's kid.
Near the blueberry bush by the Emerald Creek, there once lived a duck who was a bit of a freak. Not content to just splash away in the rivers, she liked tearing out hearts and chewing on livers. Holy fuck, this is awesome.
Yeah, dude.
You have to, here, this is why I got the phone. We'll tweet out a picture of this nice and close up so you can see what we're looking at. Of this duck tearing out gore from a corpse. Here, Becky, tweet that out from put it on wherever you want. I guess maybe. I don't want to bother people too much with our Stevie account since people subscribe to SMS.
Okay.
Yeah, you tweet it out.
Okay.
The end. It's the end of that story. That's how it ends. That's it.
Awesome.
2 sentences.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Then the next one is Little Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood was enjoying a stroll through the wood when the wolf suddenly appeared. He was looking for food. How curious, he thought, so he decided to ask her, "Where are you going, little girl?" in the friendliest voice he could muster. And it's just a standard illustration of that. "I'm headed to Grandma's house. She's very sick in bed." "I see," said the wolf, and a plan hatched in his head. And with that, the wolf bounded away on the trail to a shortcut he knew. The plan mustn't fail. And again, really cool illustrations here.
Oh my god, I love the art.
The wolf arrived at the house, knocked out gently on the door, then listened for the sound of feet shuffling across the floor. When the sound grew close, he burst through it with all his might and snapped Grandma in half with just a single bite.
Holy shit, yeah.
The wolf finished the meal and put on Grandma's clothes, then jumped in her bed. He would be hidden by shadows. As Red Riding Hood approached, he whispered hoarsely, "Come near. Let me see your sweet face, child. You have nothing to fear." He's just hiding over there, hanging out. Welcome to story time.
Hanging out.
When Red Riding Hood was in reach, the wolf gored her with his claws, then took off her head and let the blood flow through his jaws. His plan had worked perfectly, he thought as he chewed. After all, why settle for one meal when you can have two? He's just eating Red Riding Hood. The end.
So good.
You need to read this to a kid. The tale of Bobby, Sue, and Gail. Come, little darlings, and hear the tale of three curious children, Bobby, Sue, and Gail. Down into the basement on a dark, stormy day, the three little rascals chanced to stray. And these really creepy, dark-eyed looking kids.
I want to read it to my nieces and nephews, totally.
Engulfed in the darkness as deep as the night, and spotted the light that shone warm and bright. "What's that?" asked Gail, our gangly young fave. "Stay here, I'll go see," cried Bobby the brave. And there's just more little asshole kids. But while the two boys prepared to draw straws, Sue approached the light, silly as she was. All of a sudden, the whole room was drowned in warm yellow light. They gathered around. Might be an Ark of the Covenant moment here for them. Then Gail exhaled, a spirit broad. "Come, let's try it out." Bored. What could possibly go wrong? As she touched the board, a spirit appeared. "Hello, my darlings. Come, have no fear." So they found a Ouija thingy. There you go. "Whatever you wish, I shall make true. Better choose wisely, better think it through." "I know," shouted Sue. "Never one to stall. Make me as pretty as a porcelain doll." You idiot.
Shit, dude. Nobody wants that.
You idiot. Demons always take things literally. That's how they get you. When she screamed, when the screams died down, Susan was no more, but there sure was porcelain among the blood and gore. Then our young friend Gail decided to flee. A reasonable choice, you have to agree.
I agree.
You can see the picture over there. She just like...
Holy shit.
When the screams died down. The basement window was his escape route. "I can't quite get through. How I wish I could. As you wish, my boy. We'll feast your eyes. Our rat friends have managed to cut you down to size." So he wished he could get through, so the rats came and ate him until he was able to. This is really good.
Yeah.
And as for Bobby, no longer so bold, look at him shaking, not even cold. It's not even cold. "Better make a wish," the spirit exclaimed. "Make it a good one, too. This is not a game." And then
What would you wish?
Got him in the corner.
For a turkey sandwich?
I would say I wish you were dead to the spirit. Maybe he's already dead.
Ah, damn it.
"Come on, make a wish. It's all down to you." "I wish," the boy cried. "All this wasn't true." The end.
Smart one.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Children's bedtime stories. That's neat. Wow, that's a really cool little thing to have.
Yeah,
Becky's gonna
it
love
is.
that. And then the final thing here. It feels kind of heavy. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, I see it.
It's a picture frame, and in it is a picture of this dude who I think probably wrote the letter. And then it goes like that when you turn it.
I've always thought about getting those for Halloween. You know when you see them in store? That is fucking
pretty
cool.
Here, where's the phone again?
Right here.
I'll post this to my Facebook as a Vine. There. And then you guys can see this close up as well.
Do you want me to move this?
No, that's fine. Here we go. All right. And I'll just post this up. I guess I'll call it...
Super creepy.
So if you guys can link my Twitter in the shadow chat if you want. I think most people in the main chat know it. This Vine will be up right now. There you go. And we'll put this in the YouTube comments as well for you guys watching the recorded stream. All right, let's check out. I've got like twine on me.
Uh-oh.
So we'll try not to let the fact that we got a really kick-ass fucking press kit affect our opinion of the game.
Yeah.
This is our first impression. We haven't pre-played this, even though we've had the game or the code to play if we wanted for the last week. But today was the embargo day. I think yesterday was, but we decided to do as we always do on the show and give our first impressions right here on the show. Now I feel like everything I say should be a rhyme or something after reading that for a little bit. I'm just gonna arrange my Turbo Buddy here.
I'm just gonna move this so it's a little less distracting.
The Rusty Turbo Buddy's really versatile.
Yeah, he is.
It works for so many things.
My audio is still okay, right? Yep. Okay. Good.
All right, guys. There we go. All right. So I'll just segment that just in case we want to, and then we'll begin the game on the next one. All right, guys, welcome back. We're gonna jump into Layers of Fear. We have no idea what to expect. I'm just gonna calibrate the How do you guys? What do you guys think of this? The brightness for barely seeing the portrait.
I can barely see the portrait.
Like this is the portrait, and right here for us is barely. That's like non-existent. So that's barely for us. I'm just gonna leave it at default. So if your monitor, this is the nature of like scary games that require the shadows to be calibrated. What is good for us might not be for you. You might have a brighter monitor. So we're going to leave it, I guess, if you really want the full experience to see what we see, adjust your monitor till you barely see that, if you see it really well. We're not going to adjust it for you, Urban Banner. We're going to make it so we can play the game properly in our very bright studio. Yeah. We're leaving it at default. Yeah, you have to adjust tough. Your monitor if you really want that experience.
We can like barely see it though.
All right. Here we go.
I already like it. That. It's pretty and artsy. Fair enough.
Oh, God. The torment I have to endure. I still hear the scratching in my head. Deeper and deeper, and my hands cut so many times on broken bottles. Each night drowning in a cold sweat. But there is a way. Way to bring back what life took from me, the only precious thing.
An Oscar Wilde quote: "Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter." No. Oh.
One thing I do know about this game, Fraser, is they also made the game Basement Crawl that had that creepy, creepy trailer with the grandma and the little girl.
That.
Yeah.
This is prettier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. I was expecting more, because it's indie and stuff, I guess that's kind of like the nature of the times now. This may be in, like, for all I know, Unreal Engine or maybe the new Unity, because it's got a lot of nice little, the glass, like, it's nice.
Yeah.
For an indie title. Okay, so I did that with RT. I don't know what I do with this. It's like a muzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, now what do I do? Okay, it's just a clue, like I'm investigating? Because it didn't tell me what to do, I just clicked on it. All right.
Looked like it had like a little indicator.
Like it might not quite be on like playable teaser PT level of pretty, but it's kind of close.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got that kind of move for Sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees visited the house reported absolutely no signs of rodent infestation of any kind, and we decided not to act further by prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification.
Huh. I'm hearing scratching. Dog collar?
Yeah, I can't. Pop. You guys better at reading. Pop? What do you guys see there?
Popkel is what I see.
You Popkel?
But I don't know.
Longdale Mulligan Avenue.
7C.
So the name of the.
It's a Polish team, but that doesn't look like it says Poland at all. Yeah, you see Popkel too?
Popkel? What an odd name. Sound's providing a pretty good atmosphere.
Yeah.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. This, you know, how it alludes to him being an artist and everything and kind of crazy is making me think of the BioShock artist.
Oh, yeah.
What's that
Yeah.
guy's name?
That was such a cool story.
Paint Rosedor Cohen. Yeah. Was it Cohen?
I think so.
Burnt umber jam brushes. Oh, he needs new supplies.
Apples, booze.
Lots of booze.
Holy fuck. Those are massive grapes.
Wait, they'd be. The bigger the grapes get, the less tasty they are, right?
I tend to find that's the case.
Oh. I wonder why this. Huh.
Oh, that would be easier for measuring your boobs. The weight of your boobs. You could just put them right on.
You just put.
Yeah.
Is that a necessary thing to be done? Like, do you need to know the weight
Well,
of your
sometimes
boobs?
if people have really big boobs, they weigh them.
They need to know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a necessary. I just don't see how that information comes in handy.
I just think that would be useful for it.
Do you go to a bra store and say, my boobs weigh this many pounds, give me the heavy duty bra?
Yeah. Well, I don't, but
Some might.
yes.
Did that just close or did I accidentally do that? Okay, I think I
you
bumped
did
into it. I was looking at the chat for that moment. Gotta find this siren voice. It's beautiful.
It's a big thing of booze.
Why can't I open? Oh, there we go.
Ooh, that's never a good thing.
Yeah, scratch show faces are rarely. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. This is my workshop in here? Uh-oh.
Shit.
Need to find a key. Oh, I can barely see anything.
Yeah.
Basement? Do you you want the basement, Becky, or?
No, I want to go home. I don't like any of it.
I like pretty games. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. It feels so good to look at.
The different textures on that table is
Yeah.
really nice.
It's little things that just like it really adds to the pretty. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just a baloney prosthesis.
How the hell did they?
Fuck up the something. There we go. Squirts it comically into his mouth, like the Stooges.
Oh, that's not funny.
Curly cleaning up is always my favorite thing. I want to play with that. Let me. It's kind of weird. I remember games that usually when you grab a thing, you usually pull. I think Amnesia, it was like you grab and then you pull with the left stick to open, but with this it's right stick.
Can you turn that lamp on?
There we go. I like light. I don't see any more clues. Definitely not a key. Upstairs or basement, Becky?
Basement.
Oh, there's one more room though. It's a.
Should we turn it up a little bit?
Nah, we'll see. I'm going insane.
Did that scare you?
No. But it was cool that they
Yeah.
did that. It should have been a bit louder. In fact, I'll put the music, the whole thing a little bit louder so that, you know, we get the prime opportunity to be scared by loud things.
Okay.
They could have made those louder though, so that you really had a jump.
Yeah.
It's good storytelling though, so far. Like the
Yeah.
way that just subtle little things like that.
I can't believe I said basement first.
Can I take this with me? Oh, there we go. Are those candles lit at the end of the hallway? Nice.
I knew there was rats!
Nice.
fucking told them.
Did you get a little jump?
No.
Oh, okay. Does this house have a gray lady somewhere or what? Report card grading. Is this my character's? I think this is. Excused from class from physical education.
Huh.
Not very good at reading.
Or math.
Good at art. And music. But everything else failed at, kind of.
Written communication. Dabbled in.
How much present, absent?
40,
That's a lot of
58,
absentee
37,
days.
39.
Tardies, lots of tardies.
10, 12, 13, 19. What was that? I probably had that many absentee days.
See, so far, like, I mean, comparing to just a Firewatch that we played recently, people were saying, like, how could you, like, tell that story at the beginning any differently? This is good storytelling to start something off like this, what they've done.
Yeah.
Without giving me a bunch of text or anything. Like, sure, I'm reading little notes, but they're very short, brief, and they tell a great deal about the character we're playing as right away.
I didn't think that the way they did it in Firewatch was
I didn't
bad
hate it
necessarily.
or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, there are,
This
I
is
feel,
nice.
better ways.
Yeah.
Where are you fuckers? So, those fucking exterminators said that there are no rats.
Yeah, they're just scared. They're big babies.
You think that's it? They didn't want to come down here? Or do you think... Oh.
Well, fuck, yeah.
Or do you think our character is seeing rats where there aren't rats?
Maybe.
We're seeing rats because we are him.
That's possible.
Nice. Some more. What am I crunching? You think it's more traps or?
I can't see.
Oh, it was
Wine
probably
bottles?
glass we were walking
Yikes,
over.
dude. I hope we have...
I sometimes have fantasies of having an old manor like this, like just this horrible old place
Yeah.
with huge rooms and it's cold everywhere but warm in some with like furnaces, like fireplaces.
I could totally do that. But I would never be able to be alone. I'd have to have many people living with me. But mostly them be
That's funny
away.
because I picture myself being alone there.
No.
That's my fantasy. It's just being alone in this
There
really
could
big
be
house.
killers in every single other room though, Fraser.
That's fine, whatever. As long as they don't bother me in my room. Damn it. Fraser the Beast. Yeah, Becky, what if I had a big library?
That
All
would
right.
be cool.
I have a limp. That was the
Yeah,
note about
the-
the pro.
Yeah. That's why we're excused from phys ed.
These little things are really winning me over early. All right, upstairs.
I like
guess.
the size of this house. Actually.
Is that me?
I don't know. That's creepy as shit. See that one?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
He's so happy.
He's a happy, jolly fellow. So what era do you think we're in at this point? Electricity's here. And it's prevalent. Was it that? Electricity's here and it's not just in one room or two rooms, it's like
Yeah.
everywhere, so it's gotta be.
Early 1800s.
What? No.
I mean 1900s, sorry.
Post World War One, probably pre World War II.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
New store open till 8 should make it after practice. Here they have nice selection of baby clothes. What? Yeah, I'd say somewhere. Oh, do you actually know that, Cassie? Did it say at some point and we missed it, or?
It hasn't said it so far on here. Oh, I don't think. She don't want you playing that.
Man, oh, paintings are such great opportunity for creep factor. It'd be cool to feel like, it would just be so awesome to entertain guests in a house like this and just have paintings like this. Like if I had a painting like this on my wall, in the background would be just a person looking out from behind the tree. you can only notice after staring at it for a while.
Yeah.
And that would be in their bedroom.
No, that's mean. That's not nice.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Oh, you can do that.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna assume this is my room. Is there blood here?
Oh, it looks like there at least was at some point. Nobody cleaned
Stumbling
it up.
all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare I stepped right on her toes. And when she
Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on earth when the building's wiring, still no date on this,
No.
burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not been determined, although it is estimated that a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic ground, Ronald Sheffield, has also declined to comment on today's tragic events.
So was our wife in there?
Yeah, there must be some significance to ripping that out.
I'm assuming we're a dude.
Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured it might as well do some work. Love you. There's the cane.
Yikes.
Are they empty?
It sounded like it.
So that's where I keep my empties. It's a sign of a drinking problem, I feel.
Yeah.
Whether they're empty or not, keeping them in your bedroom is not a good sign. The new face of music. A night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Scratched out, might not be a household name yet. I guess that's us. Or our competitor, somebody we resent.
Or our wife.
But just
just give
give
her
her time,
time.
so it may have been her. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over the most ardent naysayers. She was simply astounding. Haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years, stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems that Anthony Gills, one of the harshest critics, the person's harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Gills has previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating that there was more to performing music than enthusiasm and a pretty face. When asked if after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets those words, Mr. Gills gave a look that only can be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for answer, he simply said, "Yes, we caught up with a star." Alright, so based on the broken mirror, the clues about a fire with casualties, I'm gonna assume that, like, the pretty face, the artist, talked about in that article, was burned.
Yeah. And I think she was our wife when we were having a baby. Because
I might go so far as to say we might be her. We don't know yet what the sex
that's
of
true.
who we're playing is, do we?
No.
All we know is that we're in a house with two people interacting via notes, and both, I think, are artists, at least.
Yeah.
That's And this made a note about going to the department store.
Because they have nice baby clothes. Nice selection of baby clothes.
She was pregnant. I'm also going to think that another possibility is that we are the guy and she's dead. She went to the department store and died while pregnant, making it even worse.
Yeah. Guys, when was the Victorian era? You could probably turn that light on. So much unnecessary shit just to fill a house. Oh, except for those books. Look at all these books.
Speaking of unnecessary shit,
1830s and 1900s. Thank you. Because the art's very Victorian. But electricity is prevalent, so yeah, I would guess 1920s.
oh, there's the key, finally. I'm sorry I'll make it up to you. Tonight is all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Hey.
Yeah, cool. Yes.
So this is the exact art that we just looked at, guys, but
Awesome.
without the tail.
Oh, I love it.
They're based on people's feedback from, I will turn this up a notch. Most people after Soma said it was slightly too dark for them. And for us, even though the game itself, I would say the dark parts need to be a bit more visible.
Yes.
Even though by that,
concur.
judging by the graphic, I'd say a notch down. Judging from the game, I'd say a notch up.
I can actually see like that there's something in that corner
Yeah,
now.
I
can't see what. Okay. It's appreciated. Whoa. Weird. Well, hello there, handsome. You couldn't grab any of those?
My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. You have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now. I really do, and that's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get a demented nightmare fuel that you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using that, and I already regret agreeing to payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House.
Oh, that's good.
I love the press kit now.
Yeah.
I mean, I already really liked it, but it really adds to the experience.
Couldn't you grab any of the things in the second drawer?
No. We've seen everything in here. I guess it's time to go unlock one of those doors. Which one first?
Oh, what about
Oh,
that
this
door?
room.
And that one.
And this room.
Yeah.
Hello, little ball.
Throw it back and see if it gets thrown back to you. Just like in the movies. Oh.
Oh, they'd already prepared a child's room in preparation for the baby.
Oh.
But this is prepared for a toddler.
Well, maybe they were thinking ahead.
Way ahead, yeah.
Aw. Rattle. Oh god, turn that thing on.
cute. Is it the same tune?
I don't know. Oh, fuck you, rocking horse.
I know you're not colorblind. What is this? Why pink? I'm not allowed to actually see the words on that one. All the blocks.
Aw. Score. It's a good cabinet. A-N-T-A-N.
I'm not seeing anything.
Bet this
I don't think
death
so.
for
Oh, I do see death.
HF1U. CD death.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Apparently it doesn't work for that lock. Let's check this room. You know, the blood room. Shit.
Thank God. Do you think that's a load-bearing wall? Because that would be nice to get rid of that. Open it up a little bit?
Yeah. You really want to live in this place?
No. Fuck no.
My workshop.
Oof.
Okay.
Such vibrant colors.
Well, these seem hard to use now.
Yeah.
That's why you clean up right away after.
Cool piece of art, though.
It's raining right now here, so it really adds to the atmosphere.
It does.
It's really hard raining on the roof. We can hear it. Alright, there are a lot of shelves to check here. Seem like I can.
One of those a war medal.
I don't. Well, yeah, it is.
So
Can't
it's
be ours
after-
though. We were excused from phys ed, and we have a lamp like we've always had it. I think.
Yeah. It's probably post 1918 then, though.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we can actually see ourselves.
I think we're a man.
Yeah, it looks like we're a man. I wasn't expecting to be able to see ourselves in a mirror after that one.
Uh-oh. You ready to unveil my masterpiece?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Not so bad.
No,
I was expecting something really horrific.
me too.
All right. Is it right? Who's that a note to and from?
Wasn't there before, was it?
Was it? I don't know. I never looked back.
I don't think it was there before.
Things seem to have changed out
Yep,
here.
they definitely have changed.
Honey, who moved my workshop while I was in it again?
Nope. Nope. I only jumped a little.
So the note out there said just out of reach before the window shut. Oh. Reconnect with your partner, rebuild your relationship, rediscover the joys of marriage, rekindle the flame. Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle to find day-to-day relationships. It's not to make them any less special. It just takes some work, and we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late.
You hear that, Hank? It's never too late to
Just-
make this thing work.
Just let it fester. It doesn't matter. Did it change again? It
Yep.
did.
But that's okay.
It's funny. This is already got elements of PT.
Oh yeah,
feeling.
totally.
And it's funny, I think that's why I was so critical of PT, is because it felt like they were onto something big.
Yep.
And then it became this obtuse mess that required Googling, to complete. Or, if you want to be a liar, say that it just took, some problem solving. That's bullshit. Anybody who solved it fucking used Google. So I'm hoping this just doesn't get obtuse. That's the only thing I'm hoping here.
Totally. Why would you do that? There is blood.
You see blood?
On the sofa.
Oh, there.
Or
It says something.
Going in circles.
Even walkthroughs didn't work for PT because there was an element of randomness in solving some of the stuff. Going in circles. Okay. So, was this left by us? Have we been going in circles for a while and we're lost in our own house because of these endless rooms? Or is there someone in here with us who's getting frustrated and, oh my god, I love the art in this game?
Me too.
Dear Sir and Madame, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us and especially our children. Please consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police. Sincerely, your very tired neighbors.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten a letter like that.
What? We can't all have YouTube shows. Some of us have to go to work in the morning. Oh, cutie patootie, oh my god! Funny noises! Woohoo, da-doo-ba-doo!
This is not the time or place, Fraser son. This
Oh,
is scary time.
I thought that chair was a person for a second.
You're crazy.
So it's more really good storytelling there again. Like,
Yeah.
their marriage fell apart.
The wind.
We may be in, like, not a real house right now. I think we're trapped in his mind.
Shit.
And he's created this house in his mind, but it's like telling the story of all his woes here. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at Luke's Chapel, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Save the date. So that's our, probably, wedding invitation. So many regrets. Ooh, these always mean a secret entrance.
Yeah,
They're
it does.
right here.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. All right.
Obviously.
Where's
Get
the
ready
button?
to go down that pole.
Come on. That's a door. I'll
Useless
stake
bus.
my fucking life on it.
Yeah.
What the? Huh? Oops. That one again.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
485. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who? What?
They just want out of there.
Oh, are they in here? All right, I'll get you out of there. It's just the house settling. What was it?
485. You're free.
Come on out, demons. Hey. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Ah, good line.
Never forget.
Knew it. But I
Yeah.
totally thought the bus would have a button under the head.
Me too.
Oh, hi, little chair. You're
You got bloody.
just practicing your rocking again? You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you're not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to go look for a new job.
Do you think that's to the housekeeper?
I guess so.
Sorry, I want to drink my coffee before it gets cold. You should sit in that bloody chair. Oh, it's paint. It's okay. It's just paint.
I could have sworn it was blood earlier. Oh, maybe not. All right.
Mm.
Could, like, everybody, I think, fantasizes about having a house that's like, you know, if being rich and being able to build a house that has like mazes and like secret entrances and hallways and stuff.
Yep.
But in today's day and age, you'd never be able to do it.
No, you have to
You'd have to
adhere
put
to certain
exit,
codes.
yeah, codes. Like there'd be a danger of somebody getting lost when there's a fire, so there'd have to
Yeah.
be exit signs everywhere, and
Yeah.
you'd never have to be able to actually have a house like that.
It's okay, because I have one reoccurring dream where I have that house in my head, so
Oh, okay.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm covered. Mary?
Oh no, Mary. Mary.
He's okay.
I didn't get to see all that room.
Shit.
Hope there wasn't anything else in there.
There's your secret entrance.
Yeah.
there a light switch? There's a light switch. Yes. What the fuck? That's what I what the fuck to do.
My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's amazing. I just simply can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, I had talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been deeply a religious person. I guess what other people are looking for in a sermon, I found it perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel that there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now, I'm playing sold-out concerts at sometimes the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I'd never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet here you are within me, and I'm quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much.
Oh, dear. She wrote that letter to her kitty.
Pregnant women are just a horror story waiting to happen. True fact there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's really
What's that say?
trouble on my leg falling through our floors all the time.
Yeah. Down the rabbit hole. Super happy fun slide!
So far, every drawer has had unique items.
Cool. What the fuck? I didn't ask you to do that. And what's on this? A doll?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Hannibal TV series has really fucked me up about deer antlers.
Yeah.
I guess that actually started with True Detective.
Yeah.
And then American Horror Story has also had elements of deer antlers and...
Maybe we've just been watching more horror type things.
I think,
lately.
yeah, it's probably been for a long time a common horror element, deer heads. They're evil. Distorted faces on the walls.
Sometime at the end of these hallways, there's going to be a person. Whoa, weird. I knew it. What did it say?
I didn't read it. Did anybody else catch that?
Tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
You're creepy.
Yeah, it's got a creep factor to it, even if it was his wife.
I thought I saw the word tits.
Did anybody see what was on? It was
No.
written on the back of the portrait before it fell. So, it was that one that fell.
Titanic? Maybe I did see the word tit. You can rotate it? We can't pick up the portrait. Oh.
I'm not that round. But anyways, we weren't talking about that, but I didn't look at the back of that.
Yeah.
But the writing I'm talking about was on the back of the portrait before it fell over.
I don't
there was
think
just
anyone
this little
saw
note.
it.
We're on. Go check the DVR. YouTube. On YouTube. Pause it for me. Find out what it said. It said drink your Ovaltine. Fuck you. It says good morning, or rather good afternoon.
Shut up, it does not.
Fuck off. I get it. That's not exactly how you're supposed to say it, though, if you're trying to troll Becky. It's good morning, or should I say good afternoon? I don't know where it was.
Something deep lies.
Paint deep lies. Thanks.
Thank you very much, guys,
Paint
for
deep
checking
lies. Cool. Oh, screeching arsonists, echoing screams. They stop at nothing. They won't go down easy.
I won't go down easy.
I won't go down easy. So, did they find out that the fire was started by rats and now he's got a fixation on them?
Maybe.
I think that's probably it. They started the electrical fire that killed his wife. It's the sound of a flame and a rat, and I don't
Yeah.
think we're expected to see the rat. We're supposed to. I think we're supposed to be going crazy about it. Do you see a light switch anywhere? The lights are on, so it's just a burnt out bulb over there. I really gotta like put like some sort of a finishing toner on my paints
Yeah,
when they're
dude.
done, like a top coat.
I know, so when people
'Cause this
don't
is-
look at it, it won't
Yeah,
melt.
yeah, it's getting really annoying, and that's
Yeah.
probably why I've gotten so many returns.
Yeah. Eee.
Yup. I just want to know, like,
All those
who's
books are gone.
playing the sounds when the scary things happen for me.
Oh.
Is there like an orchestra in the basement?
It's all in our minds, crazy.
Oh. It's my dungeon.
Huh.
My glasses again. Should I just sit in the chair and just stare at the painting that melted, or I guess I could just leave. It'll probably be a new room on the other side, the way this
Yeah.
house works. Is that
Oh.
new?
Yes. Let's live here forever.
Yeah, at least the room's
God,
never
imagine
end.
you just want a midnight snack.
Oh, that would be annoying, because you'd have to walk through a bunch of rooms just hoping that a kitchen appeared.
Yeah. Or like the toilet.
Yeah. That would be a little bit annoying.
I guess technically you could use the toilet anywhere, and the chances of you finding that room again aren't that likely.
Mm-hmm. Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you your last... Wait a minute. It doesn't matter where the toilet is. If you never see the same room twice.
Yeah,
Just
that's
take
what
a
I
dump
said.
anywhere and leave
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not your problem anymore.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling to say the least. I just can't believe we would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? She would set fire to your old paintings. The lady in black especially was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except that get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that has happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. Probably don't need to tell you that the buyer is sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyways, I'll keep looking. You'll just have to hang in there. Focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Your friend and agent.
And it says,
I don't.
I don't have it in me.
Oh. Aw, shit.
I'm thinking a miscarriage occurred, and that's what made I'm trying to put together the sequence of things, and I think it was like miscarriage, and then marriage fell apart,
Yeah.
and then probably fire.
Maybe she lost her passion for her music, and then she had to go work at that department store. Aww.
The wholesome family photo. That's how they posed for it.
Mama's drunk again.
Yeah. Who needs that much paprika?
It's a lot of paprika.
Two jars of it.
I
Who
use a lot
buys
in
one
my
jar
burgers.
and then goes and gets another jar, or buys two at the same time, and presumably a third?
Maybe they forgot that they already had one massive
Oh.
jar downstairs.
So your third jar of paprika's arrived. Good, good. Order me another.
Maybe it was two for the price of one.
Are you certain, sir? You know, you haven't paid me in a while. Perhaps the funds would be better suited to my paycheck. Get me more paprika! There it is again.
What?
More
That's
paprika.
too much paprika. It does have a very nice color to it. Maybe he's using it for painting.
As requested, sir, we've added an additional wing to the house for the paprika. Very good. Very good. Oh, there it is. There's more of it right there.
Oh yeah, dude, he's
Wow.
fucked up.
That's funny that we extrapolated from the 3 jars
Yeah.
that this was a thing going on, and it totally is.
God damn, a second paprika room.
Part of what makes the game so pretty is when you stay in close spaces like this, you can really ramp up the graphics.
Yeah.
That's why Dead Space looked kind of ahead of its time on that generation of consoles. It was all in hallways, so it could look really pretty.
Yeah. Here's your payment. Sigh. Paprika, sir.
Just a dash. Hold out your hands.
What is all this on the ground? Apples. Doll heads. Apples.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what's that say? First step is the hardest.
Oh, I know this room.
Yeah.
Shit. Are the notes the same? Oh, I can't pick it up now.
Why are you looking at the floor?
Because I was like trying to figure out what the reflection was of.
But what is happening?
I think I was just stepping on shit.
Okay.
Because the sounds only happen when I was moving my feet. If there's a duck button, I don't know what it is. I wish I did. Doesn't seem there is one. From what I've seen so far.
It's okay. Let's just go out the door that was shaking. It's actually not okay now, though.
I'm impressed by this. Oh. Woo! Free fruit! It's paying out, guys! This one's paying out! I've been jamming fruit into this thing all night, and finally I'm cashing out.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and
I was
then
gonna say that.
carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hands steady.
What's that say?
Shapeless dreams. Oh.
Cool.
The art is really inspired in this.
Yeah, dude. What's the wall have to say about this art? Still? Man, I thought that was pretty decent.
First I looked for a canvas that, okay. So that's the first piece of flesh. So I guess what? Oh, these were all locked before. So there's 6 doors to add to, or to look for. And there's, I guess this is my,
Oh, okay.
I might be like, this is my checkpoint, and I found,
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store? Honey, you don't even know yet if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
deep breaths, remember you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes and then you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? All right. We'll take a break, I guess, and we'll come back and maybe do another segment here.
Okay.
See what lays ahead in the second bit. Stay tuned. Video Games Awesome Live continues with Layers of Fear. Hey guys, welcome back to Layers of Fear Awesome on Video Games Awesome Live. I'm really intrigued by it so far. Like,
Yeah, me too.
it's really interesting imagery
Yes.
is the biggest thing, and the story. It may be a walking simulator, but still don't know what we decided what the definition of a walking simulator is. There haven't been any puzzles yet,
No.
and there haven't been any surviving of any kind. There's been no like threat on our life. Been a couple jump scares. I don't want to completely call it a walking simulator, since in walking simulators that I've played thus far, I've literally been walking and having to listen to a story as I walk, just pressing up. Whereas this, at least I'm investigating. It's like a poking and prodding simulator
Yeah.
so far. You know, like you're I think that's what it is. Like you're looking for.
It's a poking simulator / Huggle Buggle Boo time for a kiss.
But that would require Huggle Bugaboo Time for a Kiss, if you're not familiar, guys. That's what we've named the genre, where you run and hide. Where you can die, though. And we haven't
Yeah, I
noticed that there's
suppose.
any actual threat on our life yet.
Yeah.
I think there possibly isn't. That this is just a game where you're just, like, unraveling a really creepy story. Yep,
Been
same
in
hallway.
Here again.
Oh.
Oh, this is different.
Elevator? I've only ever seen one elevator operator in my life, and that was at the Smith Tower in Seattle. Guy really loved his job.
Yeah, he did.
Am I going up or down?
Run. Emergency stop.
Run, stop. On.
Keep up to the right.
I don't know what I've been supposed to be seeing. Maybe I was supposed to be seeing stuff as I went, but I was too preoccupied with the knobs. I probably missed like a really scary thing. and
Yeah,
I'm just
probably.
Like,
What?
some monster standing like. He's been waiting there for days, and I'm just like. Hey.
Man, it's gonna be 20 years before somebody else comes up this elevator.
I gotta wait for another aborted kid.
Yeah. No, miscarriage.
Miscarriage kid. So, speaking of which, I think that our wife might be haunting us.
Yeah, she
That might be a thing that's going on here.
She very well might be. Don't you fucking haunt me if you die first.
The paprika monster. It's really disappointing. That there's something outside the window.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Oh, this. I missed it. Oh. Well, you really get your bang for your buck in here for as far as art's concerned. Usually you have to you have only like a few pieces to look at in a big room. This
Yeah.
little room, and it's got so much to look at.
Yeah, tell me more.
Oh. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you're upset that you have nothing to sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive further correspondence from you on this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that my colleagues from St. Anna's made every effort to a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering your extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion and can certainly understand that your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand that you've been under a lot of stress of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists that will be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. From William H. Green. So, yeah.
That's a very nice letter.
Yeah. The presumption, then,
She got burned. in that
It's
fire.
true. Whether the miscarriage is related, or if it even happened,
Yeah, we don't
I
know.
think it did, is to be discovered still.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
There's a weirdness to the way this guy talks.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine being in a relationship with somebody like that? I'd be like, uh-oh. Honey, I was just thinking of going out for some more paprika and oh, don't make me beg.
I think I am in a relationship with that person. I like how sometimes the foot foley sounds like a heartbeat.
Honey, Winston prepared a beautiful dinner for us tonight. What is it, Winston? Tell her. Baked paprika paste with a basted paprika lather, sir. Delicious. Are you all right, sir? You don't look well. I've just been vomiting a lot of paprika lately. I'm not sure why. Might I suggest a multivitamin? Get out!
Wait, is it paprika based? Could you go up that ladder? Nope.
No. No.
Oh.
Good boy.
Aww.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Aw.
The voice acting is a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little odd.
Maybe for effect?
No, I think it's intended to sound like a Happy Times part. I just think it's a little... It feels too much like a radio announcer.
Yeah.
Like the voice is a bit too good. It doesn't sound natural. It sounds more like you're listening to a radio ad. For dogs.
Yeah.
Honey, it's our anniversary, and have I told you about how you can save $50 on your car insurance? I want a divorce! Think of all the paprika you could buy with those savings.
I really want a divorce.
I don't have a reflection anymore.
No, we don't.
If the mirror was on the other side, I could read that.
Very true.
I'm not doing anything anymore. It just won't stop. 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 All right. Well, seems to be all I can do. Oh!
It's okay.
I just walked through it.
Yeah. That's
Can I go
cool.
back?
Undone. I cannot be undone.
It cannot be undone. So the whole skin thing. Did he end up cutting up his wife and using her skin as art?
Maybe. That's what it seems like so far.
Warning signs. The following list of compilation is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia, but should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of the particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist. Blank expression stares off into space. Involuntary facial movements.
Yes.
Insomnia.
Haven't noticed.
Unusual gestures or postures.
Always had that.
This must be about us, this guy, instead of the wife. Unable to experience joy from activities.
Definitely.
Depersonalization.
What does that even mean?
Awkward and clumsy movement.
Might be from the accident.
Or is this for?
And maybe it is for her.
Prone to anger and resentment.
More passive aggressive.
Lack of motivation.
Yes.
Suicidal tendencies.
Question, exclamation.
Could be about her, could be about both. I think that rat walked right over that trap and it had no effect.
Because he's not a real rat, or it's not a real trap.
You're really getting to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Make up your mind. Too many books.
Yeah.
Hey, do you read any scary books, Becky?
Fuck no.
Why don't you read some scary books? What are you afraid?
Yeah? Too many classics to read.
Yeah, read a classic horror.
No.
I'm really excited to get into Lovecraft.
Yeah.
I want to be creeped out real good.
Well, you read them first so that I'll have someone to talk to about them.
The big difference between Becky and I...
Oh, we have Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk, actually.
Yeah, I didn't find that scary. Becky reads way more than me, but I retain reading way better.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll read a book and I can talk about it like I read it yesterday, like, years
like,
into the future. And Becky can't even remember if she read a book.
But I probably have, because I read a lot. I've been taking notes the last, 5 years. After I read a book, I, make
tend to
notes
need
on
to
them.
know. Yeah, you've got this weird bookish sense of soaking in knowledge, whereas I just soak it in.
Yeah. Fucking jerk. You like Edgar Allan Poe.
The narrator from Darkest Dungeon reads audiobooks of Lovecraft books? Like
you
before
should just borrow some.
Did he do it before the game? Is that how they found him? Like to cast him?
Oh, the narrator. Oh.
Did I
He might not be from Vancouver. Shit, dude. What'd you do to that bird?
I didn't do it.
What's this?
You got the key. No, that's a gray squirrel key.
Oh! Oh!
Asian flying squirrel is what we need. See, yeah, when I often tell you guys that like a game looks flat, a huge part of it can be just this. You notice this wood, like wood, you wouldn't think of it as like too shiny of an object. I mean, I guess you do if you're thinking of furniture, but like it's so subtle here. And yet that adds so much dimension
Yeah,
to the
definitely.
image. It really matters.
This is gonna be a scary hallway. Maybe this will be a scary door. Yup.
So what do I want? Do I want this hallway first or that?
No, this scary one
All right.
might have something in it. Like a broken chair. Or not.
Goodbye. So this was the first time where a key really didn't progress us. It was
Yeah.
just to show us that. What was this room? This had the wine on it earlier.
Yeah. And that cool painting. That's not right.
This particular hallway almost feels like a direct reference to PT. It's so similar to that one hallway that has the swinging light.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Back against the wall, motherfucker. Can you turn that lamp on? Yes. Thank you.
I never know whether to turn around or not. Hey, buddy. Are you lost or did you want to... I don't have any food.
I don't even know what a chair would eat.
All right. Goodbye. I want paprika! I bet it eats farts. guess that's what chairs would eat, not by choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Occupied.
This too.
You fucker.
What?
Your screams are so sudden and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's another light. Thank you. Oh.
This is Winston's room. I thought I converted this into a Paprika storage. Winston, you've got explaining to do!
Some bitch.
I told you to sleep outside. Yep, things seem to be in order here. What is it?
Behind you. The wall.
What wall?
That wall.
There's nothing in the wall.
How do you know? Someone's
Somebody's
at the door. Sleeping.
The walls are actually getting... I don't know what it was about Winston not liking this room.
It's okay, there's nobody there. Oh, it was Cherry. No.
This house is absolutely amazing. But those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
That's my biggest qualm so far. My image of the character doesn't have that voice. When you look at that, like I'm seeing the two of them as misfits who found each other. Like he sounds like this very well adjusted, very like, it's a handsome voice, you know? One that grew up handsome. He doesn't sound, I know that like they found each other and so they became happy, but he still sounds too deep. I feel like even at the beginning of the game, he sounded different, didn't he? Like he sounded like...
I feel like he sounded like this the whole time.
He sounds overly confident. I feel like he should... He definitely sounds creepy, but not in the right way, you know? I just feel like he should sound a little bit like somebody who's always been feeble his entire life. Kind of.
People
But maybe
that
that's
have
not what
crutches.
they intended. It's maybe not what they intended. I just feel like the story outside of the voice has been pointing to somebody who is a recluse, a misfit.
Yeah. People that have crutches don't always have to have
They
feeble
don't.
voices.
No, I know. But like everything's pointed to him being somebody who doesn't associate well with others.
Yeah, it's true. He sounds too positive.
Yeah, a little bit. And again, I understand, like, I don't know, I'm overanalyzing a story. I don't know the whole story yet, but I know that they found each other and so became happy, but
For a time.
he still sounds a little too picket fence, in my opinion. I don't know.
I hear what you're saying. Their bananas look like our bananas.
If I had to give an exact name to the type of voice he has, it's "There's a furniture sale this weekend at the Brick" voice. Was there a narrated voice in Amnesia? For what's his name? What was the character's name again? I can't remember if we heard his
David?
voice or not.
Daniel.
Daniel. There was a. Did he have a voice? I can't remember if it was in our heads or if he actually did.
There was
have
a voice, yeah.
Okay, I remember that one being pretty good.
It had great voice acting.
Yeah, there was something about his voice that had a weirdness to it.
All the notes were narrated by your character.
Prothesis snatchers. Why the damn leg? Insatiable bastards can't afford a new one.
That's
The
pretty
rat
bullshit.
stole his leg. Look at them inside the holes.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Turn this one. Yeah.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare
Everything's gonna be okay.
I stepped right on my toes, and when dumpling all around, dumpling all around.
Wait a minute, is that a reverse switch? That feels more appropriate. Ah, yes. Yeah. Oh, this effect is cool.
Yeah, dude.
Did they actually change the model? I think they actually, like, morphed the model.
It's crazy.
I like this.
Just cupboards that we're opening.
Should I reverse again? Hey, what's this switch do? I don't know. Is that speed?
That would make sense to me. That's why they don't make records anymore. Meltovision.
There we go. Let's fix the room. Chickmunks are funny. Winston, get in here! Bring the paprika booze! We're gonna have a party! Chipmunk party! Stumbling all around, stumbling all around! Yeah! Dance, Winston! I said fucking dance! Paprika-infused vodka.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then
Gas
put
isn't
the
supposed to
tube in the
fill your
jar
mouth,
and it
though.
just kept coming. The taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Yeah, that's kind of an odd like choice. Oh.
Cool.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around. Stumbling everywhere, stumbling over chairs. Oh, looks like I've made it through. I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night. Now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. I don't think anything really changes in my drawers.
That whispering is around plot stuff, I think. Perhaps, yeah.
Just my leg. All right, next edition of my painting.
Wait, are you gonna
No
open?
writing this time.
Are you gonna open the cupboard?
It opens after you
First?
add it to the painting.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. I think this time it will be a face. That's a fucked up face.
So, if this cupboard is to be believed, and I rarely trust a cupboard, we are 1/3 of the way through the game. I think we'll end here today. We'll let you guys go, give you a chance to go grab this.
Yeah, it
if
comes
you want to
out
see the story
on-
yourselves. I think is it not out now?
Oh, maybe it is.
I don't know. Go check, guys.
It's $21, I believe. It is out now. It came out today on Steam.
There you go.
How do I get the loot bag? I don't know.
I don't think you can get that. Sorry, guys. That was like a
Press release
yeah.
thing.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around.
It's on consoles tomorrow, PS4 tomorrow.
Look at me dancing. Stumbling everywhere, stumbling without cares. I got all the stairs and the well of the chairs
There you go.
on my derrieres. Bam! International Underground bombs over Baghdad. Now, I was actually really impressed for something
Yeah?
which I think that you might have to classify as a walking sim. I'm not sure. Like,
I kind of feel like it is.
yeah, it's just that okay. So like the ones that we've had problems with. I guess the main one that we had problem with was Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. We played another though, haven't we?
PT. Firewalk is kind of.
PT, though it had shit puzzles, had puzzles.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not sure if it qualifies.
The park is the one you're thinking.
The park was terrible.
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't, I don't know. Was the park also had poking and prodding, but we called it a walking simulator. So it's like, I guess it's a walking sim, if you want to call it that. To me, there's nothing wrong with the genre inherently, as long as the writing and the characters. It really comes down to that, because really what you're
Yeah.
doing is you're just you're experiencing a story in a different way. You could be watching a television show or a movie, but instead you're playing a game that's just unveiling a story. You could be reading a book, same, it's a new medium, and not every game needs to have an enemy or something to like. I don't think it would be the worst idea in the world to put puzzles in.
Yeah.
Little ones, soft puzzles, nothing that frustrates too hard, but something that just like helps aid in the story, like putting the story together. Like in a way, the overall puzzle is your own, like piecing the story together. You're always thinking about where it's going and stuff, which is what a good book does or a TV show.
Yeah.
But just like all three of those mediums, the writing has to be good. It has to click with you, otherwise it's going to fall flat. And that
Yeah.
could be subjective from person to person, or it could just be good or bad writing, period.
Yeah.
And, in our experiences, in my experience, the ones that we've played so far, I really disliked the writing. So far with this, I've quite enjoyed the writing.
Mm-hmm.
I really love the atmosphere.
Me too. And I was gonna say, just there hasn't been tons of like crazy screams.
Oh yeah, Datura could be considered a walking
Yeah,
sim.
totally.
One of the first ones we ever played, and maybe
Yeah.
one of the first ones ever.
Yeah.
And it was quite
Didn't
good.
have a ton of screams, but it's more like atmospheric creepy, which I also really appreciate.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with something that just evokes a feeling. And this definitely does. It gives you a real good atmosphere. It would be interesting if they kind of, you know, as a twist towards the end of the game, introduced a monster out of nowhere.
That would be nuts.
You know, like you think you're playing a walking sim, then all of a sudden the last like hour of the game, you're like, it becomes Amnesia. Because one of the downsides, you know, some people might say Outlast, Amnesia, awesome games because there's something to actually do to survive from.
Yeah.
That wears off quickly if you die too many times, which is a
Absolutely.
huge weak point to those series. And I think that those would be better aided if they use them in more rare succession, the enemies,
Yeah.
when they do pop up. And if you die to them, you shouldn't try the part shouldn't replay itself. You should wake up like unconscious, missing a leg or something like that.
Oh,
I think that's how
God.
they could fix that genre, making it so that slowly as you go through the game, you're just getting more and more mutilated. That could be really good.
Yeah.
Actually, I just made a game. Soma, yeah, a little bit overused some of the monsters, and you just after a while I think infamously on this show during Machine for Pigs made fun of the one of the main monsters as it was trying to get at us, and the AI was derping, and
Yeah.
it's like this isn't scary because of that. But yeah, I'm impressed.
Me
Love
too.
the press kit. Thanks to Evolve PR for sending that out to us.
Yeah.
And I hope that this pans out, because that's going to be the real test of whether it's worth your money on or not. Unfortunately, as we said before, with another walking sim we're playing, Firewatch, you don't know if it was worth the playtime till the end,
Yeah.
and you might come out just being angry.
Yeah.
You might be like, "God damn it, I want that time back." Who knows? It's a bit of a gamble. We might come back to this at some point, but for now, if you're interested, go check it out. It's on Steam.
Totally.
I think it's coming to consoles.
PS4
Yeah.
tomorrow. Possibly
There you go.
Xbox One. I don't know. No, I think just PS4 actually.
Okay. So there you go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This was Layers of Fear Awesome on Video Games Awesome Live.